Ava realized that their conversation during the day had indeed been leaked to Kinzo, and she hung her head, turning red. And let's be honest, he probably wouldn't even call them sons and daughters, he'd call them vultures at this rate, because he's already done that before. Just you fucking wait, old man. I will prove you wrong, because I think I actually have a good solution. I want confirmation on one thing, and if it shows up in this episode, I'll go ahead and publish a video detailing of what I believe the answer to be. If I don't get confirmation, I'll just do it at the end of the episode. And, talk about how, yeah, I'm pretty sure this might be right. I'm not sure, though. I'm going out on a couple limbs out here. A limb on a limb, so to speak. I want just confirmation of one thing. And that would be the, because we talked about how there needs to be a 6-letter or 6-character word, and that it's like supposed to be an anagram. I just want to make sure of what the word actually is. I think I know what it is. I'm not certain on it though. I want confirmation. If I don't get it, I'll just go ahead and put it at the end of the episode. Otherwise, I'll just do it immediately. Once I get that answer, I will put everything together and just ship out a video that day. Even though Kinzo said he was disappointed, a condescending smile rose to his face, as though there was no way the likes of these could have solved it. And the likes of these could have solved it, and his gaze passed through all of them. You can still have it that way. The siblings hung their head in silence. Of course they would have solved it if they could. True, they could have denied that they'd wasted a golden opportunity, but it was just so hard. Oh, it is hard for sure. I've spent ungodly amounts of hours just researching shit. There hasn't been a time limit, though. This really doesn't seem like Kinzo. It truly sounded like Kinzo was making a victory proclamation. Find out next time. Obviously not. No, because it's gonna be Beatrice who inherits everything, right? Come on now. That's because you're a fucking dumbass. Theoretically, yes, but it's also someone that has to match what Kinzo can do.
その花を徹底的にへし折って二度と逆らえないようにしてやるやつのことを言うのだ。
What the fuck? That's one way of thinking of it.
これは何も当主だけのことではない。金についても言える。金持ちというのは金を持っているやつのことではない。自分より金を持っているやつすべてを叩き潰し、そして誰よりも金をかき集められるやつのことを言うのだ。才能も同じ。天才とは自分より秀でたやつをすべて叩き潰し、自分を天才と全ての人間に呼ばせることを力とカリスマで強要できるやつを指している。お前はその全てにおいて勘違いしているのだよ。だから次期当主の器ではないのだよ。
That's nice, Cross. Perhaps that truly was Kinzo's philosophy. As a result of faithfully carrying out that rant-like philosophy of his, Kinzo had glorified the Oshirimiya family to the state it was in today. It may be hard to imagine after his immersion in the occult in recent years, but that brutally overbearing outlook was no more or less than Ushirimiya Kinzo's charisma and aura.
後ろ宮家のすべてを継承する資格などない。ならばエヴァ、ルドルフ、ローザの3人にはあるのか？
Probably not.
これも碑文の謎を解けず、さりとてプラウスを引きずり下ろす策も浪せず、お前たちにできたのは3人寄せ集めで共同戦線を張ってクラウスから金をせびろうとしたことだけ。しかもその策も浅はかそのもの。クラウス一人を追い詰めることさえできやしない。情けないことこの上なし。
Okay.
次期当主の座をどんなことをしてでも奪い取ろうという貪欲さが足りぬ。
Yeah, you aren't as much of a fucking terrible fucking scumbag as he is.
欲しいもののためにはいかなる犠牲も払い、どこまでも貪欲となるべし、強欲となるべし。幸運の女神は貪欲なる者にこそ微笑む。
Yeah, it's also the people who are usually the most greeted that also end up losing the most.
その野生の精神がないお前たち3人にクラウス同様に継承の資格などありはしない。
Even the rest had no words to respond with. But they couldn't calculate what it was Kinzo was about to say. Was Kinzo actually planning to proclaim that no one would succeed the headship? If so, that would work to Ava, Rosa, and Rudolph's advantage. After all, in the end, they'd just have to renegotiate everything among the siblings after Kinzo's death, splitting the inheritance evenly. It would surely be more troublesome if a specific person's name was raised and proclaimed to be the successor. But would Kinzo really say something to benefit any of the 4 siblings after deeming them so much? Demanding so much. Or demeaning. Fuck, I don't remember now. No, he doesn't like people that much.
「お前たちに完全に失望した以上、私は誰に引き継ぐ気も失った。よって後宮家はこれで終わる。 私の代で終わりだ。後ろ宮家などあの震災の時にとっくに滅んでおるわ。今の後ろ宮家など私がつかの間だけ見ている黄金の幻想に過ぎぬのだ。私が夢より覚めれば終わる程度のもの。この世など全ては夢、幻。生など死という目覚めの前には白昼夢と同じよ。ああ、そうだ。元よりそうだったのだ。私が死ぬ時に全てを失うのがベアトリーチェとの契約、そして呪い。さあ行くか、ベアトリーチェ。お前を捕らえるのはこの私だ。今宵それは現実となるだろう。
That's beautiful, Kenzo. For a while, Kenzo was overcome with cackling and his eyes bulged. Whenever he talked about Beatrice, it was always both eloquent and insane.
お前たちのような愚かなる息子たちなどまさに白昼夢。初めからいなかったも同然よ。消えろ、覚めろ。真実の私のまどろみと共に消え去ってしまえ。私を継承するに値する何者も築き上げてこなかった出来損ないどもめ。金蔵さん、よろしいかな。何か
Shut up, Nanjo.
我が友よ。
Nanjo nervously raised his hand, asking to speak. Kenzo allowed him to.
金蔵さんの気持ちもわかる。子供たちを愛するがゆえに大きな期待を寄せ、それゆえに期待を裏切られたような気持ちになる親心。同じく子供や孫を持つ身としてよくわかります。しかし金蔵さんは非凡だ、天才だ。そんな金蔵さんに追いついて当然というんではちょいとひどすぎるんじゃないかね。
Thanks, Nanjo. Make us feel even worse.
それでもそんな金蔵さんに追いつこうとクラウスさんもエヴァさんもルドルフさんもローザさんも、そしてその伴侶の皆さんもよく頑張っています。
Yeah, I imagine that's not actually going to convince him at all.
ほほう、よく頑張ってどの程度の金を稼ぎ上げたというのか。
Thanks, Nanjo. That didn't help at all.
事業にことごとく失敗して借金を抱え、未だに私のすねをかじろうという間抜けどものどこがよく頑張っていると言えるのか。この世のすべては金として結晶しているのだ。それがつかめぬということはこの世をつかんでおらぬということ。魂がこの世をしっかり掴んでおらぬということは生きるに値せぬということだ。消えろ。我が生と現実から消え去ってしまえ。それは暴論です。その理論から言ったら私だって生きていてはいけないことになる。そんな私でも 金蔵さんと過ごしたチェスの時間は共に価値あるものだったと信じていますぞ。世の中お金で買えないものもたくさんあることを金蔵さん自身が誰よりもご存知のはずだ。
As the siblings motionlessly hung their heads, they cheered Nanjo inside their hearts. Please, make us seem better than what we are. Not one of the siblings could offer their opinion in front of Kenzo in a rage, but Kenzo's close friend Nanjo alone was allowed to. Even though Kenzo had raged so fiercely after being admonished by Nanjo, he nodded several times as though in agreement. The surprisingly obedient side of him might have seemed cute, but there was no one here who could laugh.
確かに息子さんたちは金蔵さんほどの財は築き上げられなかったかもしれない。まあそれでも私から見れば羨ましいほどのお金持ちではありますがな。しかしお金だけでなくお金では買えないたくさんのものを築き上げました。それについて言えば金蔵さんにも負けないくらいです。ほう、金で買えぬ何を積み上げたというのか。幸せです。家族です。彼らは素晴らしい伴侶を見つけ、子を産み、それぞれの幸せな家庭を築かれています。
Well, I mean, 3 of them have found nice partners.
あなたの一族を繁栄させ、そして孫を連れ帰ってきてくれました。孫はいいですぞ。私たち年寄りは私たちには見ることもかなわぬ新しき時代を生きるだろう若き孫に無限の未来を想像するのです。それは老境の唯一の楽しみではありませんか。思い出しなさい、金蔵さん。彼らが初めて孫を連れて帰ってくれた時の喜びを息子さんたちは、そして孫たちは金蔵さんの偉業を後の世まで伝え模範としてくれることでしょう。それはお金がいくらあろうと孤独なる身にはなせぬことです。
The siblings all nodded in agreement. Certainly Kenzo had looked happy when his grandchildren had just been born. Back when he still had some sanity in his heart. When was that? However, did Kenzo's heart still contain a human's warmth?
それはつまり私が成した巨万の富の代わりに金を儲ける代わりに孫を設けたと、そういうわけか。いえいえ、そういう意味では私が稼ぎ上げた数百億という財産の代わりに息子たちは一人ずつ孫を設けたというわけか。それは素晴らしい。つまりは100億を投じて命を一つ生み出したと。
I don't like where this is going.
そういうわけだ。これは面白い。錬金術的に考えて実に面白い例えではないか。
Because he might try to pull the opposite and saying like, if I spend another 10 billion, do I get to take away a life or something like that?
ほう、なんと価値ある孫たちなのか。素晴らしい、素晴らしい。そうなのか、クラウス。お前の娘には100億の価値があるというのか。
Cross couldn't answer instantly. It wasn't that he didn't have confidence in his daughter, it was because he didn't have a clue what Kenzo was trying to test him with in his question. No, there is no price tag on my daughter, is the acceptable answer you're supposed to give here. But when Natsui was then pressed for an answer, she responded, breaking across the silence with an answer of her own interpretation.
はい。ジェシカは100億のお金を積まれても手放せない娘です。その意味において、お金では数えられない価値があると信じています。
Thank you, good mother Natsui. Good Lord Kraus, can you not actually say that?
100億の価値があると言い切るか。ほほう。エヴァはどうか。
Again, there better not be any hesitation, people. Come on.
ジョージはどうだ。
We're talking about your children here. Since Natsui had answered that way, Eva naturally came up with her own answer as well. Even though Eva should have known better than to respond to a provocative question like this, she answered as well.
お父様、ジョージには100億の、いいえ、それ以上の価値があります。それはお金で買えないという抽象的な意味ではありません。ジョージは必ずや自らの価値に等しいだけの財産を築き上げるでしょう。お父様の偉業を継ぐにふさわしい孫となるはずです。
Eva sent a glance at Hideyoshi and Natsui as if she'd scored a point. Fuck you! You're one-upping someone that's actually not even part of the family now, technically. When she heard that what Eva had said, Natsui is about to add more praise to her daughter, but stopped at a glare from Kinzo. She's probably digging her own hole, so it's fine. God, I can only imagine Rudolph. Not God, no, he's not even worth 10. There you go.
身代金を100億よこせと脅されたら、のしをつけて進呈したい程度のやつではある。
God damn it, Rudolph! I was joking.
さらに、バカで無鉄砲だ。偉そうな夢やできるわけもねえことを語り出す。その一点においては、バカ100億人分に匹敵する大バカだろうさ。
God damn it.
バカもできねえ凡人どもが100億人束になってもできねえことをきっとあいつはやり出すだろうよ。ま、これはどうせこけるだろうとは思ってる。
Thanks, Dad.
世の中は甘くねえ。しかし、100億の凡人を眺めるよりは、奴の人生は干渉して愉快なものになるだろうことだけは疑ってねえぜ。
Eva clicked her tongue at that clever style of speech, which would probably match Kinzo's taste. Apparently Rudolph had done that on purpose, so he grinned back at her.
マリアはどうか。
マリアは私の可愛いたった一人の娘です。お金の価値で測れるものではありません。それだけです。
なるほど。夢と未来。奇跡と可能性は我が魔力の源泉だ。
That's nice.
希望をなくしていかなる魔法も力を持ちはしない。すでに凡客であることを証明してしまったお前たちには何を期待することもかなわないが、なるほど。孫たちには未来の可能性があり、魔法的奇跡を期待する価値はあり得るというわけか。それをもって100億以上の価値と言ってみせるなら、わからぬでもない。
I still have a bad feeling about this. When Kinzo got in a rage, he wouldn't let anyone speak up. But even so, he would sometimes accept something of his own while yelling by himself and change his own opinion. That's what this felt like to the siblings. Apparently, even though Kinzo had been disgusted by his unsuccessful children and had cast them away as being unfit for the inheritance of his title or his fortune, he wasn't sure about his grandchildren. At this rate, he might soon say that the inheritance would go to the grandchildren instead of the siblings, as the siblings sat in fear of what their fickle and short-tempered father might suddenly think of next. They carefully watched his every move.
考えを少し改めよ。お前たちに我が全てを継承する気は全くない。
Thank you.
しかし孫たちの誰かにその資格があるかどうかを問うのはなかなかに面白いことだ。いつまでも子供だと思っておったが、ひょっとすると私を驚かせるような原石のきらめきを見せてくれるかもしれん。そしてそれを期待し試す。なるほど。我が余生最後の道楽としても捨てがたい。さてこれはどうしたものか。
No idea, buddy.
ジョージならお父様の後を継ぐにふさわしいと私は自信を持って推薦できます。
Silence. Shut the fuck up. I don't care about your opinions. Ava claimed that right away. Not to look like she was about to follow along, but Kraus gave her a look telling her to restrain herself, so she swallowed her words. George is immediately out of the running. Fuck!
勇ましいではない。ではこうしよう。後宮家の家督と財産のすべてを受け継ぐ資格があるかどうか、孫たちに個別に問おうではないか。
God, I'd actually love to be questioned by him. I think that would be so much fun.
お父様。
よし。
Shut up!
それはお前たちの誰かに間接的に家督を引き継ぐという意味ではない。お前たちにはすでに失望しているのだ。お前たちに与えるものは今や何もない。
Are they gonna pull that they're all gonna die? All the siblings are just gonna die.
何もな。
If that happens, if all the siblings do die, which, is there even enough? There's 6. If all the siblings die. But no, one would have to survive. Because there's 7. If you include these spouses. If that were to happen, whoever survived would probably be Cross or Natsui at that rate. But that would be in itself suspicious. Because this could be like another one of those magical scenes. And if the servants are all in on it, then them witnessing it is whatever. Same with Nanjo. That wouldn't matter at all. If all the other siblings but one survives, it's suspicious. In this case. Very suspicious.
私が問うのは孫たちだ。そして引き継ぐかもしれないのも孫たちだ。それを決して勘違いするな。
お父さんの判断に従います。同じくだ。親父の決定に従うぜ。なあ、兄貴。
She won't want to.
もちろんよ。
That's surprising, actually.
お父様が賢明な判断をされると信じています。
No. You didn't say that you'd actually listen to what he says. The wise judgment, you're implying that it's George. It doesn't make it sound like you'd agree with whatever he decides.
私もお父様の判断に従います。
She's already resigned to the fact that she knows that Maria's not getting jack shit, so she's like, yeah, fuck it, I don't care.
孫たちをどのように試すかは考えよう。
I'm thinking of making an epitaph for him to solve.
そしてそれはお前たちには今さら関係のない話だ。当主継承とお前たちはもはや何の関係もないのだから。だからこの場ではお前たちに関係のあるもう一つの話をしようではないか。
Beautiful.